And the best of friends, I'll be very pretty. The joke that made me laugh the most. Now to talk about this new Deon Cole stand-up special. Okay, mister. This special felt different than his last few specials. Maybe it's because I believe it was filmed at the Netflix as a joke. So, you know, that whole festival and the one when Cat Williams did his live. So probably like that whole weekend or whatever. So I think it was filmed then. So maybe that's why I was a little different. I felt like it was a festival audience and not necessarily his audience, you know. Like, I don't know how that worked. I'm sure you had to buy tickets to see Deon and Cat, but it just felt very different. Him and Cat, I feel like that type of crowd, and since it was a festival, maybe they wanted to frame it a certain way for that. But yeah, it was a lot of basic jokes that I thought he could have did better on and thought more deeper on. Like I said, it felt different. Like, I never felt like he has told basic jokes before, but this one felt like he was telling basic jokes. When he told the mannequin joke, because what he had on like leather brown pants and a black shirt and a chain, and I think some black leather shoes, maybe, I don't know, I can't really remember. I just remember them brown leather plain pants, and he was like, just give me everything off the mannequin. And I feel like he told that joke before. He has a special on Tubi. I don't know if it's still there, but it was on Tubi. And I feel like he told that joke before, because every time he wears something crazy, I feel like which is most of the time, I feel like he probably tell that joke to let people know why he wearing leather pants or whatever. But he'd be like, just give me everything off the mannequin. I'm too old, I don't want to pick clothes, just give me everything off the mannequin. I say he's a good comedian, so you're going to laugh, but I just expected more, especially coming off of his last stand-up, you know, the one after his mother passed. Like, especially coming off the back of that, I was just expecting way more. Like, I hope he not getting to the point where he's just putting out specials and he haven't got time to really make it special, like make it mean something, and he not just doing throwaways. Like, I don't get fine with him doing that at the Netflix as a joke, but I don't think he had to necessarily put out a special out. He could have just did that performance for that. I feel like it's like the Kevin Hart effect. I don't know why I'm calling it that, because I like Kevin Hart, but it's like the Kevin Hart effect. Like, once they get to a certain level, it's like they start to become less funny. Like, their stand-up isn't as funny, and I think it's because they're putting it out at a rapid pace. Like, even like every year or every 2 years, there's still a rapid pace for a comedian. Like, Ali Sadiq does it well, but it's because he's telling his own personal stories. He talked about the Old Spice too. Talking about he had some joke, and he's about talking about his Old Spice. He wasn't about to mess with that deal, which I obviously don't. But even like the Matt Rife, it's like, I've liked all of his stuff, his specials, even like the crowd work specials, into the last one. I'm like, and I seen him on something. He's basically saying he was super tired, which it looked like it. I didn't register at the time watching it. I was just like, this ain't good. I don't know why it's not good, but it's not good. And probably because he's just exhausted, because it becomes not fun to you anymore, or like an obligation. So I feel like with Deon Cole, he's like, okay, I'm just putting out specials. I'm putting out specials. Like I said, he can put it together and it's funny and people gonna laugh, but it just can be better. Like, from these seasoned comedians, I expect more, and maybe I shouldn't expect more from them. And then too, you know, you do give them grace. Like, okay, maybe this special, because even Cat Williams, like, his last special wasn't great, but he is so funny that, of course, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Like, Deon Cole special, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't great either. They're funny, so obviously they gonna have to say something funny or have some type of presence on stage, obviously, because they've been doing it for a long time. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm very good on the Eddie Murphy effect, where you don't have nothing to say, don't say it. Like, I don't mind them touring, because if you love something, of course you want to do it, but that don't mean you have to put out a special. Kevin said that he do the special himself, and then he like licensed them. But it's like they're already well established and so they don't have to keep putting stuff out just to put it out if it's not great, because that start messing up. Like, this is just one Deon Cole that's bad, but if he keep putting out ones that's not that good, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's happening. The joke that made me laugh the most, which is probably why he named the special he probably, like, you know, some comedians, whatever, they don't have a theme of the thing. I'm not saying he did, but I'm saying some comedians don't have a theme of the thing, so that they just watch it back, and then when they're funniest, they name it that. So Kate Mister was the best joke. Like, I don't know why that set me. Like, I cackled so hard, like I was crying. Like, so obviously he clearly has it in him, obviously. that okay Mr. sent me. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. And then even like a little bit after that, the little few minutes where he was talking about the Gatorade bottle, Snapple. I used to love Snapple back in there. I can't really drink it anymore, and it don't come in a glass anymore. So I feel like that popping sound where you pop it, I don't know why they did that. They just really took me out of it. Like, it seems simple, but people wanted to pop the sound and get to read the little caption in the bottle. I used to love Snapples. Can't drink them anymore, and I don't want to drink them anymore either because it's not in the glass. I know that seems weird, but yeah, he said a Snapple bottle and a Gatorade bottle, which was funny. Which I probably, like I said, I probably heard a version of that, but he is funny, so he made it funny and me laugh at it again. Like I said, I'm pretty sure a comedian somewhere has said that before. He was saying about him peeing, like every man, older man has a bottle in his car. Like a regular water bottle in his car so they can pee. So, they don't have to pull over. But he was saying he don't use no regular water bottle. He needs a Snapple bottle, get a regular bottle. And he was like, just playing, I use a regular bottle. So that little few minutes, that made me laugh. But before that and after that, that was really it. Dude, Deon go have activated himself so good on his hair. That's the curl of his natural hair. Then he said something about, he said, is anybody young in the audience? And then certain people clapped or whatever. And then he was like, some people looking like at me like, what's young? And he was like, well, if you got an ass, I ain't talking about you. I was like, you right. So I definitely was like, what's young? He ain't talking to me. He mentioned Angela Bassett because obviously Angela Bassett over and she looked good and he was saying her friends. Which, if I was Angela Bassett friends, I'd be very offended. He said her friends don't pretty much look as good or whatever as her. He was saying, how people age and stuff. Every time he shoot a special, I don't know if it's the lighting, the makeup, whatever he's using, but his face always looks good. Like when they zoom the camera to his face, like his face looked good. Even his theatrics felt different too. Like he was saying, like, I'm not a comedian that move across the stage, but he still had a lot of movement. Like, although he was standing in one space, he still had a lot of movement and stuff. I feel like he was still doing a lot standing in one space. And then when he went to get some water, I don't think that's the time he got his notebook. Maybe it is the time he got his notebook, I don't know. But he checked his phone to see the time. It's like, your stuff, that's how you know it's not flowing or something. Like, did you get to check the time? Do they not have the time at the back of the stage or what? Because Kat, when they did it live, he did exactly his time. And obviously, you wait for him to pull out the notebook with the jokes in it. And I don't think I've never not laughed when he pulled out the notebook and did jokes. I kind of thought 2 were funny and he did like a lot of them, maybe like 7 or 8 of them. I kind of thought 2 was funny, like okay. And I'm like, even that was off. I'm like, how can you mess up a classic? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I've been watching comedy too long. My expectations are too high, or maybe I've been watching him for too long or something. Even he said babyface. He was like, in a couple years, you know, maybe use babyface. I don't know. I've heard that before. Like, maybe not exactly like that, but I heard that before. So it's like, I'm not saying he stole it because he might or might not watch other comedians, but I'm saying it's just certain things you are going to be similar to other comedians when it's just on the surface. And I guess this whole thing was about age and getting older, which was cool. And maybe that's another reason why it was called Okay Mister. That sent me though. I'm gonna lie, I'm really proud at that. When he did the notebook, the joke that I thought was funny when he said the uncle, and instead of his name, he thought they were saying the uncle. Oh, he was at the doctor and they kept saying the uncle. He was like, who put that fake name down there? And then he was like, missed my whole appointment because they were saying Deon Cole, but it was somebody, I don't know who it was, some people with accent, I can't remember. The other funny thing is, I told you it was 2 funny things, I wrote them down, but then when he started using the notebook, it's a thing where he said young people always doing acronyms or whatever to say something, and I don't remember exactly what it was, when he said his assistant or somebody said something, he was like, well, it was a long acronym, he said, what does that mean? He said, oh, it means this, everybody know that, and then he said back about 20 just random letters, and then the assistant dude or whoever the dude was like, what that mean? And then he wrote it down, the whole statement like that. Man, I'm at the airport doing this, doing that. He's like, everybody know what that mean. Don't you know what that mean? That was them two was good. Whatever joke he ended with, I feel like a lot of comedians have ended like that, but I can't remember what it was. Like I said, I laughed for a few minutes, like hard, like that. Okay, Mister, really, I don't know what. Like I said, why it made me laugh, but it really made me laugh very hard. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So I laughed for like hard for 4 minutes out of a little over an hour. Not gonna be as hard to stick it on this one because the environment it was in. But like I said, if you get out another one, it's bad. I don't I don't like that. I don't know. That's all I got. And see, this is how you know I'm actually critiquing, because I've said great things about Deon Cole. Like his last few videos, especially his last one, like it's amazing. I love it. But if it's not good to me, it's not good to me. And like I said, it's not like I'm watching a comedian that I don't like, because I don't watch comedians that I don't like. So if I'm reviewing something, I like the comedian, but I do still want it to be good. Like, but I feel like when you critique comedians, they act like they're not sensitive. But comedians be sensitive. They be acting like they can take a joke and you should take a joke, but when you critique something that they do and it's not positive, they really be in emotion about it and say you're hating, or they don't want you to say anything, although they're putting out art, which don't really make any sense. But I'm not saying Deon Cole, I'm just saying in general. I feel like I've seen it a lot. Hopefully it'll be better next time. That's really it. Yeah, bye.